explain. To know Mike is to understand that Brenna has a good sense of humor, is extremely forgiving, and has chosen to set God at the center of her life. To know Brenna is to understand that Mike is generous and giving, extremely patient, and has also chosen to set God at the center of his life. Ever since Mike and Brenna started dating, I've loved bragging about their relationship to anyone who would listen. A couple of months ago, one of my cousins asked me to tell her about how Mike and Brenna ended up together. And of course, I was more than happy to oblige. I shared about Mike's grand gestures, from asking Brenna to be his girlfriend in a little plane, to asking her to marry him in a chartered helicopter. Then I told her about how Mike and Brenna were waiting until their wedding day, today, to share their first kiss. After hearing all this, my cousin sighed and said, "It sounds like she's living a fairy tale." Well, I agree. And I have to say, I'm glad fairy tales exist, and I'm glad my sister gets one.
Okay, and now Scotty the Body is going to share his.
Yeah, buddy!
Yes, Scotty!
Indeed he is.
My roast. No.
Well,
It's a very difficult to follow up speech that was that good, and Molly did an awesome job.
yeah.
But now we get to talk about myself, so no, just looking at my brother and looking at Brenna, it's something that has truly been an encouragement to me. I mean, I've had the pleasure of actually knowing Brenna and my brother before they even started dating, and well, obviously I knew my brother before they started dating, but I knew Brenna. I knew I got a chance to see that their relationship really take hold. I got a chance to see it evolve into what it really is. And seeing how it started off just so, I mean, I was even sharing this at their groom honoring at the rehearsal dinner. The start of their relationship is so amazingly awkward and tumultuous, but it's something that really does speak to how wonderful and perfect God is, that He put people who, on the outside, if you were to see both their personalities before they started dating, before they even got married, you have my brother, who is absolutely tenacious in everything he does.
Tenacious.
It's like a pit bull going after something. And he goes after something with his entire heart. But one of the downsides of that is he can also be very blunt, very in your face. And so that was really interesting, going into a relationship with a woman who is very demure, a little bit timid, someone who had very strong principles. So, obviously, I mean, they bumped heads, but I think one of the most beautiful and one of the most wonderful things that I can say about the relationship that my brother and Brenna have been able to share is that's one where they've been able to truly make each other grow. They've encouraged each other, they've held each other to a standard that I would dare say, less than, 1/1,000,000th of a percent of America would follow. That today was the chance where they're able to share their first kiss. That the purity in the relationship was so transparent, was so amazingly open, that it was absolutely above reproach. And because of this, it's something that really does give me hope. Even my relationship with Emily, but just to be able to see that they truly do love each other. They truly have a heart to want to make each other better. And I know for 100% certainty that they'll see each other in heaven one day. But I really gotta say, I love you guys both from the bottom of my heart.
Hello, Scotty, too.
Thanks, Scott and Molly. Here. Everyone go ahead and take a drink there. And I just won $500. I bet someone that Scotty would work in Emily's name in the toast somehow. And he did, so.
Yeah.
But we are now going to pray for the food. And after our prayer, the wedding party will be served.